Woo woo! Hello, welcome. We are excited. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us on Pink Possibilities because we love to share just a little bit about our 60 years of success in Mary Kay. Not us combined, but just what an incredible company Mary Kay is. So go ahead and type in the chat who your consultant is, where you're coming in from, because I'm just going to click this on here. You know that you get prizes for typing in the chat. Also, we have many of you who have been typing and asking questions and watching videos. So we just want to thank you for participating. And we have a bunch of prizes we're going to be giving away today. So we hope you're on and we hope you're typing and let us know you're here because Maddie's going to be collecting names, even more names as you're asking even more questions. And we might say something tonight that will trigger a thought. You go, oh, I want a question about that. And so then we'll try to get to all the questions and definitely all the questions that you've already asked. So first of all, before we begin, I just want to say that Mary Kay was made by a real woman, Mary Kay Ash, after she retired from direct sales. And she wanted the company to be founded on the golden rule. She wanted women to be able to balance their lives, putting their faith first, their family second, and then their career. Because Mary Kay says, out of that order, nothing seems to work. So I just love that we're based on the golden rule and that our company still operates at those values. We are still family owned and we are made in the USA down in Dallas, Texas. Even though we are in 38 different countries, we are produced here in the United States of America. We are it's just a fabulous company. The more you learn about Mary Kay, the more you'll go, whoa. Mary Kay says, we aren't perfect, but we sure try to be. We try to be the absolute best. In 60 years of experience, there aren't many companies who have sustained that long of a history. So we're very proud of Mary Kay and her values. And because we're so proud of her golden rule value, treating others the way you want to be treated, that's our premise. We have this golden palette, and those are the colors I have on tonight. So we're going to already give away one of these palettes right now. And Maddie is going to, oh my goodness, Sierra Hall. Sierra, woo! You are the winner of this golden palette. You're going to love it. So congratulations for being on, being present, asking questions, and this is going to you. So golden rule philosophy is our Mary Kay, what we love so much about Mary Kay. All right, so I'm going to bring my girlfriends on right now. And I think I'm the one who adds you to the stream. Welcome, ladies.
Hello.
Woo-hoo. Yeah. Yay. So I'm going to, Leah's right in the middle. Leah, tell us a little bit about you. I'll tell you my story first. I've been a consultant for 26 years in Mary Kay. And I became I was a teacher before, and I became a consultant to just buy my products at wholesale. And then I started working my business. I realized how profitable Mary Kay could be, started working my business full-time and chose to be a stay-at-home mom and also homeschooled my children. So that's me. Go ahead, Aaliyah.
Yay. Well, hi, everyone. My name is Aaliyah DeMaria, for those of you who don't know me. I am from Orlando, Florida. And so prior to Mary Kay, or let's see, I've been in Mary Kay for 10 years now. And prior to Mary Kay, I was actually a high school student, which is really cool because I needed something that was going to be super flexible and be able to fit into my life in college and all those things that have come afterwards.
Awesome.
And I am Teresa Bolda. I have been in Mary Kay. This will be my 20th year. I started when I was 12.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Mary Kay's that good. And prior to Mary Kay, I was a commercial industrial electrician. And I realized I had a passion for helping women.
Awesome. Awesome. Yay. Great. Great. Okay. So ladies, we've been asked a lot of questions. And so I'm just going to start throwing a couple of them out to you. Okay. So Kelly Irving and Jody York both asked, do you have monthly or yearly? Well, we'll do Kelly Irving. Do you have monthly or yearly membership? So I'll have you answer that. Do you have monthly or yearly membership, Teresa?
That's a great question. And I love this question because if we did, I probably never would be in Mary Kay. because of when I started. I was working crazy overtime. But no, we do not have any quotas in Mary Kay. And I think that is so incredible, right? Because life happens and you never know when it's going to happen.
Mhm.
And so it's super flexible and you work it around your life. So there's only one requirement, and that's to place one 225 wholesale order, which is your cost in 1 year.
Cumulate like one order.
Yep, one 225 wholesale order to remain a consultant and get your products at half off.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Great. Okay. Another question is, so that also the question when Marion Kulishevsky, she also said the same thing. Are there quotas you have to hit every month to stay active? Aaliyah, just to touch on that, staying active and quotas you have to meet. Teresa kind of answered it, but just specifically.
Yeah, that was the perfect answer. And what I love what Teresa just said about the one order. So Mary Kay figures out okay, if they did not place another order within a year's time of $225 in wholesale orders, they just figure, okay, that person's not really interested in being a Mary Kay consultant or shopping at that discount. So really what happens is your consultant number kind of just falls off. Nothing happens if you decided the very next month you were like, hey, wait, actually I want to get that discount or I really want to work the business. You just sign back up again and nothing really changes all that much. So that was a great way to kind of put that. And really just to be an active consultant, you would just place that 225 order. You have 3 months where you get to shop at 50%. And then Mary Kay says, okay, all right, seems like they're either not selling the product or they don't need their, their stuff at 50% off. So really what would happen is whenever you needed to, you would just place another 225 order and that regains that 50% earned, the privilege discount that we get. So very, very simple and easy, super easy to walk through if you did have questions for your beauty consultant.
Okay, great. Okay, so Delynn Pauly said, is there a goal you have to achieve annually to keep your consultant status? Which we kind of talked about that right now. So is there a goal once a year, once you become a consultant, you have to become a consultant and you keep your consultant, you are a beauty consultant for an entire year. If I became a consultant, it's now May. And I placed an order, let's say in December. Then I am an active consultant in December. And then I have all the way until the next December to place another order to stay an active consultant because I probably wanted to do some Christmas shopping. So next December comes and I place another order. That's the minimum you can do is place one order a year. But most people, they use body lotions and shampoo and body washes and mascara and have a couple friends that they order with them. So it's a little bit easy to place a few orders in a year, and Mary Kay makes it it's very easy to order through the company. So that's what you need to do. The minimum you need to do is place one order, a 225 a year. And all right, so Mary Wachowski says, when you joined, you get a free website page for a year before you have to subscribe to it. So yes, in your $130 join up fee, you do get a free website, you get a free pro pay, and you get $450 worth of products. And that costs you $130. So we'll show you in just a moment what that is. Did you have something to say, Teresa?
Oh, I was just going to say ProPay, for those that don't know, is our credit card processing. So you can process credit cards. So.
Very secure too. It's a good, secure one. All right. So, and you have no monthly quotas to meet. And I just want to say, I've been in quite a few direct selling companies. I'll just say, I'll get my oils for wholesale. I'll get my food for wholesale. I've done this shampoo products and such. Nothing comes close to Mary Kay. We make 50% profit. Nothing comes close to the customer service, the way they treat you, and the profit you can make. We all make 50% profit, not just the people who got in way at the top. We all make the same profit. I think that's pretty phenomenal, especially when you're familiar with other direct selling companies. That's a big deal. So, okay. So, let's talk about what is the initial? So this is from Lisa Messenger. and Teresa will have you take this. What is the initial financial investment to get started? And is there a sales investment of time or commitment required once you get started?
Yes. So the minimum is you could do either a $30 eStart, and that's where you get the website and credit card processing for $30, and you can start selling immediately. Or there's a $130 option. And with that, you get almost 500 in full size retail product. Okay, so just to give you an idea, you get 2 miracle sets. So retail, each one is $120. So one miracle set pretty much pays for your entire showcase. And Charmaine has it behind her. That's all that you get in the starter kit. And you get samples, supplies to practice on about 30 women. They give you like everything you need, plus the credit card processing, plus the website for $130. And so, and a bunch of samples. And so that is it. That is, you either choose the $30 eStart or the $130. The $130 is a better deal, obviously, because like I said, it's almost $500 in full size product that you can either use yourself or demo or sell. And so you can, it's always good to have something on hand, I feel like. And of course they give you books and cloths and just everything you need. And that is it. Whatever you do after that is totally up to you. So going along with the quotas, your goals each month are based on what you want. And like I said, when I started, I was a commercial industrial electrician. I was working crazy overtime. I didn't have a lot of time when I started. I mostly started just to get my products at cost because I literally use everything Mary Kay head to toe. I only buy toothpaste and deodorant from the store. That's pretty much it. And shampoo, of course. But if Mary Kay had that, I would use that too. And so it was a huge savings just for me to get my products at cost. So that's how I started doing that. But then, fast forward a couple years when I was getting married, I needed extra money to help pay for my wedding. And so I would hold a couple extra appointments. And then 2 months after getting married, I got laid off from my So Secure construction job. And so then Mary Kay became my backup plan. So along the way, Mary Kay has always filled in the gaps and become what I needed it to be when I needed it to be. There was never any pressure because we don't have the quotas. And I truly love that. And now, these past couple months, life has taken another turn, and it's still there for me when I need it, but I had to make some adjustments and couldn't work as much. And now, once again, I'm just picking up right back up where I left off. And so it's that flexible for you, and it's based on what you individually need. So just to give you an idea, they say part-time is about 5 to 10 hours, and full-time is about 20 hours a week. But you get to, we always say, look at your life, and then we can show you how to plug Mary Kay in and around that. It's not like this whole other big thing that you're taking on that's going to consume all this time. We actually show you how to easily fit it in your life that you already have now, and we show you how to incorporate that and work around the structure that you have. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, awesome. And she talked, Teresa talked a lot about how Mary Kay fits in your life, and I know Mary Kay's become a very flexible avenue of income for you. Why don't you just tell us just a little bit about how that fits in with your life so well?
Yeah, for sure. So originally, back when I first got started, I was a high school student, which was a lot of fun. Just, selling mascaras here and there to friends and skincare to family and things like that. But what was so cool is I took it to college with me. I needed something really, really flexible that was going to be able to work with my school schedule, because I was not like a fabulous student. I had to pay attention. So I needed that time to be able to fit in when I needed it. And ever since I graduated from college, I've worked Mary Kay full time. Originally I was getting into a leadership position, and I just, like I said, just graduated college. Then I got engaged and married and COVID and bought a house. And most recently, I just moved across the country. So from New Jersey to Florida. So I would say I feel like I've taken advantage the most of how flexible our business is, and how it really can just come with you everywhere. It's traveled with me everywhere, and always been that income, whether I needed like some gas money in college to get home for the weekend, or now just creating a whole new basically life here where I live. So I love that aspect of it, and I love being able to help girls kind of see how they could take their business with them wherever they wanted. And I think you probably mentioned it, Teresa, but we absolutely have no territories either. So that was the greatest part too, because I still have clients that are in New Jersey. I'm building new clients here in Florida. And I have actually team members and clients all over the US, like kind of we all do, right? I'm pretty sure we all have them like everywhere. It's fun to like look at my shipping at the end of the year and get to like see where everything went, all my different products. But we just so like love and appreciate that part about our business.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So you can do a little bit of Mary Kay. You can do a lot of Mary Kay. Just really the freedom is, and just like Teresa said, I bought for personal use. So if they were going to kick me out after not ordering for 3 months, I would not be in Mary Kay right now, because I did one party in my first year. That was it. That's all I wanted to do. So it's super awesome. But we're going to give away right now a mini miracle set, because just to remind you, great products, great travel size miracle set. And you can do a little in Mary Kay. You can do a lot in Mary Kay. And the winner is Marian Kilashewski. Yay! Congratulations, Marian. Your mini miracle is on the way to you. Super awesome. Awesome, awesome. So it's really like Mary Kay said, it's like a banquet. You can choose text this to this number, text winner, Marian, just you, Marian. You text winner, and then Maddie will get your phone number, and she'll get the details of how we can get that product to you. Okay. All right. Let me give you guys another question. This was a really, really intense question. I think it was super awesome. I want to read it to you because I had to take a picture of it because I kept losing it. So Jennifer Sherrar said, I know inventory is recommended, but if you want to strictly do website orders, how does commission work? How do you do website? How does that work? Because it is very different than Tupperware, where people pay into Tupperware and then you get a little commission off to the side. We don't get that commission off to the side. Like, we open our store, and if I sell a mascara, I pay half and I make half. And I buy it from the company and I get it to you. So it's that simple. There's no extra commission levels. It's this product, we make half. So we have a miracle set for $120. We make $60. And we get it to our customer. So we open our store and we gather the product. We actually, so like Stacy, I know some of you are on, and Stacy's your consultant. She doesn't have inventory. And some of you ask questions about, I want to just do website orders, which is just fine. It's a little bit, I think it's more difficult because when people are in front of you and they try the product, they buy a lot more, but that's okay. You can do website orders. We know since COVID hit how big that industry is. So you can do website orders. How do you process? Oh, great. So Jennifer said, yes, you can do strictly website orders. You just pursue your customers and you show them things on your website. Make a private page. Mary Kay has a whole bunch of training on that and how you do that. And we do have weekly meetings. We meet on Zoom, and the three of us directors, we share information. We share our wisdom with you. And how do we process return orders? Can I just tell you the most wonderful thing? Mary Kay has 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if you purchase a charcoal mask and your customer purchases it and they don't like it, no problem. You go into our computer system and our website and you type in, Susie Jones didn't like the charcoal mask. She said it dried her skin out, which Teresa's like, yay. But so she didn't like it. No problem. The company will send you a brand new charcoal mask and they pay shipping. That's how our return policy works. And if you have ever done direct sales with any other company, you'll go, what? Yeah. And then you throw this in the garbage can. Of course, I would give it to my sons because they can use it. You know what I'm saying? But you can use it yourself. I'm so glad when I get a Miracle Set or repair set back, I'm like, oh, thank you. I'll be using that. I can use it in the shower, because we just throw it away. So that's super cool. And you learn all of that stuff in training. But Mary Kay stands, I believe that's one of the huge reasons that we are 60 years old is because Mary Kay, the company, stands behind the products. And Teresa, can you just touch a moment on products that you can believe in and just a little bit about the quality of our products?
Yes. I love our products. I love the science behind our products. And that is why I am obsessed with our products because I know what goes into it. So in the Mary Kay or in the world, we have the most scientists with the most multiple advanced degrees. So like from a science standpoint, Mary Kay's like the top company to work for. It's like a scientist's dream because we have our own multi-million-dollar manufacturing facility. And it's really cool because every July we get to tour it and see our products being made and see the laboratories and where everything is tested and created by the scientists. And so safety is our top priority. And so if an ingredient is not safe, like tested to be safe, they will not use it, period, no matter what. And we also adhere to the EU standards, which is the European Union standards. And, that is really expensive. Not a lot of companies choose to do that. And what that means, if an ingredient is banned in Europe, we also do not use it as well. But, a lot of companies can't do what we do because it's expensive. And I love that Mary Kay has that high standard for our products. So, and Charmaine was talking about the return policy, but what you have to understand is like the returns actually are super small percent. We're talking I don't even think 1%, which is that just goes to show you also the quality of our products, that what they say they're going to do. We have the Good Housekeeping seal on a lot of on almost all of our TimeWise products. And why that is a big deal, I don't know if most people I think are familiar with the Good Housekeeping seal, but I don't think people really truly understand why that is a big deal. I think they think it's just kind of, oh, Good Housekeeping says it's great, so they give it the seal of approval. It's actually goes through rigorous testing by Good Housekeeping. And when Good Housekeeping determines that a product does what it says it's going to do, they give it their seal of approval, because if it doesn't, you can actually return it to Good Housekeeping, and Good Housekeeping will refund your money as well. And so that they're not just going to back any product. They want to make sure, they're going to back a product that does what it says it's going to do. And so a lot of our products have the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. And so that's kind of a big deal. And of course, we get to talk to the scientists, and we have a medical care staff, and we have top dermatologists and doctors that help with our products, and we have our own separate test panels as well. And so just so many good things from a science standpoint. And Mary Kay uses as much natural and botanical based ingredients as possible, which I think is really, really great. Like if you can actually read all of our ingredients, there's fruit extracts, plant extracts, and just really, really good for you ingredients. And so that is if Mary Kay doesn't have it, it's either because they can't get ingredients or it's not good for you. That's how I always view it. And
and every week at our weekly meetings, Teresa's our product knowledge person. So she's always giving us information and explaining things to us, and so that we learn the botanicals. Not that you can't go and do research that yourself on the website, but it's nice when Teresa does it for you and then she tells us. We love that. Okay, Aaliyah, take it away.
Okay, so I think we're giving something else away, right? So
Yeah.
we're going to give away a mini miracle set, and the travel size miracle set is going to Trisha Bryson. Congratulations, Trisha.
Congratulations. Woo! Super awesome. Okay, for and text winner, you'll definitely want to text winner to that number. All right. So our foundation, I'm just going to tell you just a little bit about our Mary Kay Foundation. She started the foundation because Mary Kay, she was too poor to go to doctor school. She always wanted to be a doctor, but she says when she became successful in Mary Kay, she says, and I have the money to pay for doctors and researchers to find cures for cancers that are affecting women. So Mary Kay has a foundation, and to date, and I'm sure I hope you saw the little information post that we posted, but our company's mission is to eliminate cancers affecting women and to eradicate domestic violence, get rid of it, to raise awareness, to give money. And to date, our foundation has given $59 million to shelters so that women and children can have a safe place to sleep tonight. And they've also given $28 million to scientists, to researchers to figure out cures for cancers. We've also gone global with this in the last year, so that we're going to other countries and looking for botanicals that could be possible cures for cancers affecting women. So we're so proud of our foundation. And one of our products that we're going to give away right now is this lipstick is our foundation. When you see products like this, they are made, they're a portion of the profits go to our foundation. So we love this. And I love this lipstick. This is a neutral. Yeah. You see, you pump it out and it kind of comes out of the tube.
Love
and you can really put on a really nice line because it has such a good detail on that heart. So go ahead and post the winner of our, is Jennifer. Yay, Jennifer is the winner of the pump lipstick. Jennifer also asked a question on her. She's asked, once you get ProPay in the initial $130 to become a consultant, how much does then the ProPay and website cost after your first year? And I have to say, if you decide you want to have a website, because some consultants say, I just buy for myself, I don't need a website, and I don't need ProPay, but you have a whole year to make that decision once you become a consultant. So after the year is over, Aaliyah, what does it cost? Do you know that?
I actually am not even sure anymore, because I know for directors we don't.
I know we don't pay, but it is 30.
I think it's
30.
39.
I think it's 30.
30
Yeah.
for consultants for the website and $29.95 for the ProPay.
Right. And basically one Miracle Set order pays for it.
And also don't forget that's a tax write-off anyway. So, we get to take advantage of all the tax advantages. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to just real quickly before we answer some more questions, I think it's time for me to show you guys the showcase. So I'm going to take you both off just so you guys can see. Maddie just put up that sheet of the showcase. Right. I think you can remove yourself so that we can see behind me. All of this is what you get when you become a consultant. So you see right there, the Satin Hand Set, Miracle Set, another combination of oily cleanser and moisturizers, all the foundations, the eye makeup remover, mascara, translucent powder. So those are the full size products you get in the showcase. Then you get this beautiful bag that comes with it and your flip chart. So you can take that off, Maddie. And that is, did you have this one, Maddie, also? Because that is $130. So you get all of those products for $130. Or if you wanted and you didn't want the products, you can get the eStart option for $30. And the eStart option gives you the ability to use our credit card processor and have the Mary Kay website. So that's the cheapest way you can become a consultant, is the eStart option. And the other way is the $130, which gives you also the eStart. Okay. And then you can add on, get a bunch of samples for a $45 sample pack. Okay. You can take that off, Maddie. So I'm going to show you these products here. I'll shift my screen. So you get all of these. The Miracle Set, $120. The Eye Makeup Remover, Satin Hand Set. All these foundations
and like you saw in the thing, plus all of these things that you use to have parties with. So you get, for example, these cards, these color cards, so that people can try products. You get, like, for example, disposable washcloths, mirrors and trays and mascara wands. These are their mascara and sponge tips. Also, you get here on this side, you get your flip chart. You get the Mary Kay autobiography, some more brochures, Mary Kay autobiography. You get also this magazine, which kind of shows you how to start. They have some amazing apps, our Great Start app. Also great ways to explain to you how to start your business. So lots of supplements. The full size retail product in here is $450 worth of stuff. So very good. Just amazing. And while I have you big on screen, I want to show you, for anyone who decides within the next 24 hours who wants to become a consultant, and you will get, as a signing bonus, these awesome Kate Spade. Mary Kay made them. It's a Kate Spade knockoff, would you say? I'll bring the other girls on, like a Kate Spade.
Kate Spade
inspired earrings. So we just love them. They're awesome. So if anyone does choose, like, oh, I think I should just do this. This is like, wow, I get all those products and I can give it a try. Because really giving it a try, there's no reason you shouldn't. I think if you're interested, give it a try. Okay. So let's see other questions that we may or may not have answered. Did you see any, ladies, on this? So we have our weekly meetings that we go. You can choose to come to if you'd like. But Catherine Danielle said, "What is the long-term advantage of selling Mary Kay?" Long-term advantage. I think each of us can kind of share a piece of that. So you go ahead and start, Teresa. What is the long-term advantage of selling Mary Kay?
The long-term advantage of selling Mary Kay is, number one, you get to enrich women's lives. You never know whose life you're going to change through this product or this opportunity. That is one of the greatest things I love about being in this company, is sitting across from a woman who, for the first time, actually thinks she looks beautiful. And, when she goes home, she's a totally different mom to her kids. She's a totally different wife to her husband. And that is not something that you can, buy anywhere, that confidence. And, that is a gift that we get to give and pass along to people. And so that's the long-term advantages. If you're talking about, like, rewards, there's obviously the pink Cadillac that Charmaine can attest to how amazing it is to drive, and we're just so beyond blessed and rewarded in Mary Kay. I mean, the prizes are absolutely crazy. Like, you never have to buy a single piece of jewelry or handbag ever again in Mary Kay. But ultimately, it's helping impact the lives of women.
I love that. And I would just have to add, totally, like, when you think about it that way, that's so true. I am like a safety, security, like family person. So I just think about, the impact you can potentially have on generations. I speak from experience, because my mom is actually who recruited me into the company, and she had been a beauty consultant and sales director since I was 10 years old. And I just know that it totally shaped my life. Her, sharing Mary Kay with me, just the positive culture, the amazing women that she put me around, the positive thinking, the personal development I've experienced. And when when you can grow yourself and help yourself, you're really able to grow and help so many more other people. So, like, sometimes people might feel like they're like being selfish, taking care of themselves and, investing in themselves, but it's really the opposite. You have to make sure that you are good and filled up so that you can love on and fill up other people. And just the other aspect, which Charmaine, I think, would have like a great testament to say, the financial impact that you can also give your family, whether it be the experiences or the, generational wealth that you could, also impact your family with, is, just so huge.
Perfect. That's awesome. Yeah, I think my first thought was when she said, what long-term advantage of selling Mary Kay? Well, I'm in my 60s.
Yeah.
I just think I look good. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go to class reunions, I'm like, I think you guys all need to be trying some Mary Kay. But I think too, your brain expands. Because of the positive environment and the positive women you're around, like you can take your cap off your thinking and imagine possibilities in this. You can do it positive environment. And the thing is, you see all these other women doing it. So it's not just, pie sky in the high sky. You know that phrase, that pie sky. It's not that. It's doable. Success is doable. And golden rule and the philosophies behind it and the way people treat each other, and you see it happening and you see the success of it, and then you say, I can do that too. I know my kids think differently because they were raised in a home that asked them possibility thinking questions, because I was trained that way through Mary Kay. So that whole life philosophy and learning how to be a better you, like after we get off here, we're going to a book chat on learning how to be a better us. So we just do girlfriend things together too all the time. So I think that's just a pretty great long-term advantage of selling Mary Kay. So another question that we had, do you have to have in-home parties? Aaliyah, do you have to have in-home parties?
So you can, and they're fun. So absolutely you can. That is one avenue of how we share products with people. Because of the whole virtual aspect of life now, you can also do them virtually, which also can be a lot of fun. That's kind of just like chatting with friends over FaceTime, which we do anyway, right? Just like Charmaine before, you can have website sales. We have consultants who share samples in the mail and get feedback. So there's so many different ways to share this product, but mainly what we do is we just share this product with women and make sure that they absolutely love it. Again, Teresa explained everything perfectly. The products sell themselves. That's always like a question I get all the time. Like, how do you sell the products? They totally sell themselves. And most of you guys know because you probably do already use the products. So that's not really the issue. It's really just finding women who, maybe just have a concern, and then we get to fill it in whatever setting you'd like.
Okay, awesome. So Sierra asked, how do you find your own people to sell to without overstepping other consultants? I'll just say that based on the golden rule, your friends and family typically go to you. If like your cousin is selling Mary Kay also, she gets to keep her customers, and there's plenty of people who know people around. Your mother, of course, would go to you if you like each other, but typically you do. And so you just talk, you communicate really clearly with the consultant who recruited you, and we never take each other's customers. Mary Kay said it's never worth it. One sale is not worth hurting someone's feelings. So you learn all that in your training too, which I think is a very good is very good. So I'm thinking we answered a lot of questions. Maddie's been trying to type them in. So I hope that Christina, you do not have to have home parties. Many people like Leslie, she does strictly virtual. She strictly does virtual. Some people strictly do website orders. My generation, we personally like person to person. I was at a class this weekend about generations. And we typically, based on your generation, what you like to do, we typically want to be in front of each other. I inhaled, sorry. Sorry. So it's just kind of, you'll learn so much in Mary Kay. There's great training. You are not alone once you become a consultant. You just need to make a decision. Should I give this a try or shouldn't I? So Teresa, you're going to take it away right now. You guys know this is a signing bonus if you wanted to become a consultant. And hypothetically, Teresa, if you'll finish us off.
Yes. So you're going to text your consultant.
Or they can just text in the box. In the
comment. So
in the comment.
Like hypothetically, if you were to consider doing this, what did you like? Like what attracted you the most? Mm-hmm. And then on a scale of 1 to 5, you can't pick 3 because that's like that's sitting on the fence.
We don't know where we are. Yeah,
we don't know. So 1, 2, 4, or 5. Like 1 being, that all sounds great, but it's just not for me. And then 5 being like, wow, that all sounds so great. Let's give it a try and see if it's for me. So where are you? 1, 2, 4, or 5? And then what was your best? What was the thing that you liked the best
about our company? Yeah. So we just kind of want to get a feel. We're not going to have you fill out a Google Doc or anything like we did the last thing. We just want to get a feel. Do you want more information? Would you like to talk to us individually? It's really, I think, Mary Kay, for me, it was a super easy decision. The worst thing that can happen in becoming a consultant is that you use all of these products yourself.
and save money?
Worst thing. That's the worst thing that can happen. And the best thing that can happen is you can change your lifestyle and you can change possibilities for your family by becoming a consultant. So it's the sky's the limit. And we're going to give away. So you can go. You can go full banquet with a full size, or you can go mini. Like we've given out a few minis. We're going to give a full size miracle set away right now because it depends on what you want to do and how big you want to grow your business. Completely up to you. We as directors, we're here to train and support you in whatever you choose. There's no pressure for you, but you get to choose what you want to do and how you want to do it. And we guide you all the way. So who is our miracle set winner, Maddie? You can go da 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 da. Yay, Sherry Lynn Wilmot. Congratulations on being winner of the miracle set. Super awesome. Okay, ladies. And I think, Maddie, I think we've answered all the questions. I hope that no more questions are in the chat, but only Maddie. She's kind of looking to see if anyone else has typed in questions. I hope we've answered your questions. And if not, please let us know. We would love to fill in for information for you. This is Mary Kay's birthday month and our 60th anniversary year. And so they asked us to just let people know about the opportunity because it's an amazing company to belong to. And we don't advertise. So the only way we can let people know is through events like this. So we want to thank you all for coming. And did we get everybody, Maddie? I can see you down there. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, everybody, thanks for coming. Have a great night. And hopefully some of you are going to join our team. Okay. All right. Bye.